This video is one with good intentions, so I don't want you to watch this and be like, oh, finally an excuse for me to be a selfish, awful human being. It's not about that. So if you are someone that is way too giving emotionally, financially, and time-wise, you're going to get the short end of the stick. That's why you need to learn to be selfish. Now, when I was younger, it got to the point where I realized helping everyone around me and putting everyone before me was actually very detrimental, and it made me very miserable. So then I made this pact with myself that I was going to learn to be more selfish and that I was going to start to put myself first. And I've done that ever since. Now, this doesn't necessarily just mean I'm not saving people or I'm not helping people. It means, number one, I used to always pick friends with people who were drowning, basically. I'd always be like, oh, I have to save them subconsciously. But I stopped picking friends like that, number one. And I guess you can say that's selfish. Whatever, don't care. Number two, if someone was drowning, I will throw you a life raft. But if you don't want to get in, that's not my problem. If you want to drown, I'm going to let you drown. Simple as that. Because the more you try to help people, you will realize some people do not want to be helped. Some people would rather drown.
Okay, so let's get right into this video. What I did to become more selfish. First things, I stopped going into arguments with people who are not willing to listen. I am a person, it takes a lot to make me angry. I'm very chill, and it takes a lot to hurt me as well. Like, I don't get easily hurt. I'm very chill, I don't care. If you did hurt me, however, by disrespecting me, and I mean like severe disrespect, and I tell you, hey, listen, you disrespected me, I did not appreciate that, and you keep trying to twist the story to manipulate it and be like, oh no, it wasn't that way, I didn't mean it like that, and you keep going like that, I will just not engage in the conversation anymore. It's done. Other thing is, I started prioritizing my own needs and wants. Whatever I want goes first. That's it. I do not care anymore. I'm so tired of constantly giving, and just feeling empty at the end of the day. Now what I do first is I fill my own cup. First, like, am I okay? Am I whole? Yes, okay, then I can give to you as well. But if I am empty, I cannot give you anything because I don't have anything to give.
Number three, if you are not selfish with your emotions and your time, you will not get far in life, and you will not be able to pour into your own cup. And you know the saying, you need to pour into your own cup before you can pour into other people's cup. Now, I used to always pour into other people's cup, and then I had nothing for me, and then I would be depressed, and I couldn't do anything, and guess what? Then I could no longer help those people anymore. So, always pour into your own cup first.
Stop being always available and trying to save everyone. See, the issue with me was my phone was always on. I'm always on my phone. Like, whenever somebody would text me, immediately I would text back. Like, if they need advice, I would give them advice. I would give them every single thing. But you know what happens? Then you're always the one that people reach out to when they have problems. But what about, when just everything is going good? Like, can why am I always the one that's being trauma dumped on? Why are you always telling me this stuff? Maybe I don't have the mental capacity to handle that. Maybe I am going through some stuff as well. But because I was this people pleaser of like, oh, just whatever, I'll make sure that you're okay. It was like, why doesn't anyone make sure that I'm okay? And that's because I do not even make sure that I'm okay.
Additionally, feeling guilt is something that I think you actually just kind of have to learn to switch off or ignore. I used to feel guilty for everything, whether or not it was related to me as well. I would feel bad for everything. Like I said, I was Captain Save fucking everyone. So I'd walk by a homeless person and I would genuinely start crying. Since I was a child, I'd go on vacation and I couldn't enjoy vacation because I would sit there at the dinner table and think, why am I sitting here and you're sitting there? Now, what is the point of not enjoying my vacation or crying when I see a homeless person? Quite literally nothing. I'm wasting time and energy because realistically, I'm not going to be able to save them. I can't save every fucking person in the world.
Start being okay with people misunderstanding you. They do not have to understand you, and you know what? It's very reasonable that they don't understand you. Listen, you might want to do something in life. You might have this dream of yours or whatever, but you have to realize people have come from different cultures. People have different parents. People were raised a different way. People went to different schools, different neighborhoods. They will not understand you. They do not have the same mindset as you. They do not have the same heart as you. Like, you cannot make them understand you and make them feel for you because they're not you. The thing is, stop trying to change people. Listen, our human nature is comfort. Humans love comfort. In order to change, it takes a lot of discomfort to change, and it takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of strength. Most people don't want that, and that's okay. It's not because you want those things and you want a great life or whatever, and you want to accomplish all these big goals, that they have to want that. A lot of people are okay with their small-minded living, are okay with their things because that's all they know and that's their comfort. A lot of people don't think that there's anything wrong with them. A lot of people go through life thinking that they're smart enough, they have it all figured out, they have no traumas. But that's okay because you cannot change that.
You do need to learn to be a little bit cold, especially if you were someone that is very empathetic and very giving. I can absolutely switch off my empathy now because I have to. Genuinely, I think when you go through a lot as a person, it will be easier for you to switch it off as well, because you genuinely look at life and you're like, well, shit, life isn't fair. Damn, that sucks. Sorry for your situation. Wish I could help you, but I've got to pour into my own cup right now. And I also know if I want to achieve everything that I want in life, and if I want to help everybody that I want in life, I really need to be selfish with my time and my energy right now. And that means I need to put me first. I can't put other people first. Obviously, everything is situational, circumstantial, but yes, in general, I do put myself first. Don't get this confused for being cold towards someone in need. Sometimes people genuinely do need you in that moment. They need your help. You would know, like I said, circumstantial, situational. In situations like that, I do not turn my empathy off. I'm there. But like I said, if someone is perpetually drowning, you throw them the life raft, it's just fucking sitting there. I'm not going to jump in to drown myself with you if you're not getting into the life raft.
The thing is only adding great people into my life. Listen, you won't know how a person is from the beginning immediately. You know, sometimes you click in the beginning and then it fades out and whatever, it doesn't matter. But whoever I date, whoever I allow as friend right now has to add value. And I'm not talking about money or all these things, no. In terms of, are you making me happy? Is it like a both way thing, you know? I pour into you, you pour into me. Is it like that? Or am I again pouring in and there's nothing coming back from me? So I start to realize that, yeah, like I said, people that are very always negative, draining, things like that. Oh, everything is against me. My life is so bad, and they're not willing to do anything. I don't allow them in my life. I'm sorry. I do not have space for you. Go figure it out. I don't need anyone's permission to do whatever I think is the best for me. I know myself well enough right now to know whatever I want to have, get, whatever I can get and I will get. And I don't need you to say, Liz, you can do it. I know I can do it and I will do it, you know? I don't need to ask anyone for anything because I'm the one making my own money. I'm the one doing everything that I need in order to support myself and support people that I love. So you saying like, oh yeah, don't do this, whatever. No, I don't care.
Now, how do you not feel guilty? I feel like I have touched on that throughout this video. Basically, I turn off my guilt, my emotions, and I say, damn, that sucks. But additionally, I do say to myself that I kind of try to justify my selfishness by saying like, I'm going to help you one day when I can, but I need to pour into my own cup first. I mean, that's how I don't feel guilty about it. But it's true that there is so much shitty things going on in the world. There are so many people who have got the shorter end of the stick, and I just learned I cannot waste my time being sad about this when realistically I know as a 23-year-old, not fucking influential billionaire girl in Australia, I can't save the world right now. And being sad about something that is so much bigger than me and I can't do anything about it, it's pointless. I instead should be focusing on how I can help the people in my immediate circle family, friends versus saving the world.
Is stop needing people to validate your self-worth. Listen, I don't need anyone to tell me how good I am. I don't need anyone to tell me how beautiful I am, how smart I am, because I see those qualities in myself already. I know that I am smart, I'm beautiful, how good I am at what I'm doing. I know these things. Obviously, when I get a compliment, I'm very thankful, grateful, amazing. But I don't need that from someone. I don't need you to tell me that, because I can see those qualities in myself already.
Before I leave, I just want to say, I'm not actually saying to completely turn off your emotions. That's very unhealthy, but I think over time, as you learn to be more picky with your time and also your emotions, what you're wasting your energy on, you will know how to navigate this. I don't really have to tell you. Everyone's different.